Guess what day it is? It is Stew Beef Sunday here on TC We Be Trippin'. The first thing we're gonna do is put a little olive oil in our pot in our Dutch oven and let that simmer a little bit. I love stew beef. This is the best meal that you could have. It's so hearty and delicious, and it just makes you kind of feel like at home. So once that warms up a little bit and your meat is tender and already seasoned, we're gonna put it in this pot. So let me show you the meat. Looks so good, it's seasoned. Now mind you, we put this in the refrigerator overnight, so we seasoned and we tenderized it overnight. So now we're gonna put it in the pan and let it brown. You hear the searing on both sides. I love that sound. And as it cooks, the flavor is cooking through the meat. Now, you don't have to wait too long for it to sear, but you want to make sure that it's brown on both sides. Now, when you sear it, you want to make sure that it has a little bit of crust. So, it doesn't take too long, like I said, for it to start browning and give it that beautiful brown color. So now here we are. We're gonna press it down, make sure that it's cooked throughout. So once it sears on both sides, we're going to take it out of the pan, but out of the Dutch oven. Not quite ready yet. See that beautiful brown color? So we're just going to turn that over. Now, what we seasoned it with was a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of paprika, of course, a little bit of salt and pepper, and a little something special seasoning that we can't disclose right now. But you can season it the way you like to have it seasoned. Let's see, is it ready yet? See all the seasoning on the bottom? Okay. It looks about ready. So you see the color on that. So what we're going to do is start taking all the meat out of the Dutch oven, and we're just gonna put it to the side, and then we're gonna add a little more meat to the pan, add a little more olive oil to cool the pot down. That's the meat. It looks and smells so good. Well, while that's resting, We have all the goodness at the bottom. We're just going to add our onions and celery and garlic. And we're going to get all that flavor from out the bottom. And we're just going to stir that. Now, as we stir the onion and celery and garlic all together, we're going to let it sweat a little bit. And then we're going to add our broth. So we use beef broth. So we use like half a carton of beef broth. And stir that around. As you can see, all the brown at the bottom, all the seasoning is and tomato paste we added. And this is the tomato paste. And you only need a tablespoon of this. Make sure you stir it really, really good, and then you add the secret ingredient, which is the red wine. And you do about a half a cup of red wine, and then bring it up to a boil. And once it's really putting the boil, starting to boil, you add the meat back into the pot. Once you get all the meat in the pot, make sure you stir it up really, really good. Make sure it's covered and you season it and it's sitting in its juices. And now we're going to add our thyme and our rosemary. Now don't forget to add the bay leaves, just to kick it up a notch. That looks so good. And now we're going to go back, and now we're going to add our vegetables. So now we have our potatoes and our carrots that we cut up early. And make sure you stir that around. Now it's important for you not to add the carrots and the potatoes too early, because you don't want them to get mushy. It's all about timing. This is so good. Such a hearty meal. And this is our finished product. Stew beef, carrots, potatoes. So yummy. Bon appetit.